Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is our second video for CISSP training, and in this today's session we are going to cover the what is the actually exam outline for CISSP. Okay, so what before we move into that, we need to first understand that what is CISSP. CISSP is Certified Information System Security Professional. It is a highly sought after credential for security professional. Understanding the CISSP exam outline is very crucial, and you need to little bit be focused to cover the entire the outlines, understand the what is the syllabus that ISS queries defined for CISSP. Before we delve into the exam outline, let's recap what the CISSP certification is all about. So CISSP is a globally recognized certification awarded by ISC2, focusing on information security management and best practices. It's designed for experienced security professionals like CISO, CXO, CTOs, managers, executives, and others. And consultant, definitely, I have also highlighted last time that doesn't matter what are the positions you have, but if you want to more page into the to learning for cyber security, definitely you can able to take this course to understand the entire landscape. It's designed a experienced security professionals where we can looking to validate their expertise in protecting organizations from the security threat. Majorly when talking about the CISSP, it's more depends upon the your more focusing on your mindset, how you thought, how what will be your decision making forward, how you can take the decision for each and every parameter. Definitely we can cover the entire roadmap, no worries for that. Okay, so let's go to the exam outline. Here this is the link, I'll be mentioning entire things in my descriptions, but don't follow any of the materials if someone sharing for any of the other resource that this is the content syllabus. Don't focus that, please focus whatever the ISC2 is shared with publicly. It is already available in publicly. You don't need to refer any other content that doesn't work for you. Okay, so let's move to the syllabus content. So I just pasted the link here, and if you just type on Google that CISSP outline, then you'll be get that same link. Okay, you don't need to go that. If you see this is the ISS2 particular link. Here is the outlines and PDF. Just try to open here. I just close all those tab for your better reference. Okay, I'm little bit zooming here. Okay, this is the exam outline. The effective dates they have released in May 1, 2021. Okay, so what about CISSP? Already we discussed the CISSP Certified Information Security Professional is mostly global recognized certifications in the information security. CISSP valued as a information security professional, deep technical and managerial knowledge that we already know that what type of landscape and trailing the CISSP is looking for, and what is the weightage this certification is. So the board, main thing, just focus on the topic what we are covering here. This is following with all those 8 domains. First is your security and risk management. We have already discussed in the first video, but here we can go in each and every domains in detail. Security and risk management, asset security, security architecture and engineering, communication and network security, identity and access management, security assessment and testing, security operations, software development security. Okay, what could be the experience required? When we're talking about the experience required, I already told you that it is required a 5 years of cumulative paid work experience in 2 or more of the 8 domains. So let's suppose there are 8 domains. Any of the domains, if you have worked with 2 or 3, that will be you know required by the CISSP. That will be works. You are able to take the CISSP exam from 3. Earning a 4 years of college degree or regional equivalent and additional credential from ISC, approved list by satisfy 1 year of the required experience. Education credit will be only satisfy 1 year of experience. Sorry, sometimes my voice little bit growing, but I'm trying to improve it. There is some issues with the mic. Okay, no issues for that. Definitely, I'll be improve on that. So when we talking about the, this is the random thing, you'll be, go through it. I don't want to take much of time and unnecessary, extend my video times unnecessarily. But yes, I will only discuss the important things. Those are definitely, this document is completely important. I suggest each and everyone to go twice or thrice before we start the reading. Okay, so here, the length of the exam. See, the exam duration is 4 hours. Okay, number of items. See, it is starting with the 125 and 175. So I just highlighted you here one thing. See, if you see the 125 or 175 in 4 hours, means you have a, excellent opportunity to crack this exam. Let me explain why I am telling that. If you see this passing grade, it is 700 out of 1000 points. Means ISC squares don't want to fail you. First things, that because we have already got experience to perform these examinations. So I just told you how the real time set is happening. Let's suppose if you get a one exam in the domain one or domain. Okay. If you choose the right answer, so the second questions you will be get in a little bit difficult as compared to what you are getting earlier. Okay, so based on that, if you are going, let's suppose the 125 questions you are getting, if you fail something, if you are going to choose the wrong answer, so they will be start increasing your questions as well. Okay, so based on that, if you think from that perspective, it will be a great positive. But if you don't have, put your effort in this examination, you won't be clear this exam. Okay, and I just tell you that the landscape of the questions is very high and very tough. It is asking a, start drilling your expertise. It is asking more comprehensive questions. If it's give you the real time scenario, so this is the scenario, what would be the best things you are going to choose. So this is the, mindset you need. And again, I'm telling you that here we are not looking someone, or this certification not looking someone who know the, hands on with the configuring the things. Sorry for the traveling. So configuring the thing, let's suppose, you are a network guy. Okay, and you have more hands on to how the firewall configure, how the router configure, the entire command. That doesn't work here. You need to understand the how router works, how firewall works. Something, if someone tell you that this is the firewall, or where you need to, place this firewall, what would be the best right approach to use the firewall, what type of firewall it is. Okay, I just give you the example. Definitely we can discuss the entire thing in depth, in detail. So it is not only help you to clear your CISSP exam, as well as what are the real time scenario, what are the real time exposure you are getting in the market. That is also help you a lot. Okay, so the passing, again I told you that it is the multiple choice and advanced innovative items. The already I told you how the trick is CISSP. One is you are going to, put the wrong questions, then again it will be comes from the same domain and same questions, little bit different. But if you choose the right answer, then the domain would be might be same, but it is the, putting you a extra layer, or a, little bit comprehensive as compared to what you are getting previously. Okay, so the passing grade, it is required 7 out of 1000 points. If you are getting 700, then it will be clear the exam. Okay, so exam language always be English. Okay, and testing center. See, here when we talking about the Pearson venue, just again, here I told you that it is not only, anyone. Let's suppose in the India there are lakhs of Pearson venue, but in ISC square only giving the examinations, you are able to. They have already allow those authorized only center. Those are the authorized PPC and PVTC centers only. Might be in India there would be, 10 or 15 center is there, not more than 10. Okay, so what we can cover in this domain, and what were the, average weightage, what are the average, percentage you need to cover, what will be the questions you will be getting. First domain is the security and risk management. Here we need to cover the entire, 15% of the syllabus. Okay, definitely we can cover the entire thing, but if you're talking about the 100%, so it carried only 15%. In asset security again 10%, security and architecture engineering 13%, communications and network security 13%, identity and access management 13%, security assessment and testing, it is more into your BAPT, red teaming, black box, gray box, source code review, entire thing we can cover. Okay, I just give you the real-time scenario. I just show you how the tool works, how we can, you can, set up your hacking environment, everything I can give you a context. So I'm not suggesting someone, go and perform, do a BAPT assessment, but at least you should have the basic understanding how the things work. So you'll be able to take a little bit, because my course and content, what I'm looking here, that I'm not only referring this course material and anything, also I just give you an entire exposure. In technical expertise also you can cover from any of the landscape. Okay, security operations 13%, software development security 11%. So if you calculate, then it is around your 100%. Okay, again, here the CISSP linear exam. So here we are not, when we're talking about linear, if you see this, other languages, the Chinese, German, Korean, Japanese, so they just give a get is 6 hours and number of item 250. And if you're talking about, again, this is the multiple choice, 700 out of 1000. Again, it also provides the same. And if you see, compare between the 15, 10, 13, 13, so 15, 10, 13, 13, okay, and 12, 13, 11. So 12, 13, 11. So if you see this, that the entire syllabus is similar for any of the countries. It would be a Chinese, Germans, Korean, or any of the other languages as well. The syllabus is same. So what we are focusing on the domain one. Domain one, this is the security and risk management. We are understand that code of professional ethics, organizations of code ethics, understand and apply security concept like confidentiality, integrity and availability, authenticity and non-reputation. Definitely I can give you the real-time scenario where I have especially faced lot of challenges when I start implementing this in OT, IT, banking sectors, lots of getting when someone putting ransomware attack, how it is we can secure the environment. Is someone putting the do a DOS attack, how we can secure the, so entire thing I can discuss with you, each and every steps, parameter, attack scenario, architecture I will show you each and everything, so that will be give you a better concept, actual clarity on it. Okay, evaluate and apply security governance principle. Here we are focusing on alignment of security functions to business strategy, goal, mission and objects, organizations process, example acquisitions, distribution, diversity issues, governance committees, organizations roles and responsibility, security controls framework, due care and due diligence. Definitely see whatever the things I have to, I just give you a entire thing roadmap, each and every domain we discuss. I just told you that what are the critical point and important point you need to focus. Definitely everything is important, but you don't need to recall anything. Please understand, before I start my first session, don't need to recall anything. Try to understand the concept very well. Okay, when we talking about the network, you don't need to understand how to configure it. You need to understand how it works, how you can implement it, what type of risks it is, it will become if it is not implemented. To try to focus the mindset in that way only. Okay, this certification is more into your comprehensive leadership role, not from a system engineer or network engineer, something like that. No one can tell you to once you get the certifications or clear this exam, no one can tell you please go and configure your router, because you are a CISSP guy. You will be better understanding of the role. That doesn't work that way. It is more into your managerial role, management role, leadership role. So you know that how to things work from top to down or down to off. Okay, top to bottom or bottom to top. Okay, determine compliance and other requirement, contextual, legal, industry standard and regulatory requirements, privacy requirement, understand the legal and regulatory issues that pertain to information security in a holistic content. Definitely it is a excellent and interesting subject. So definitely we can discuss cybercrime and data breach, import and export controls, licensing and intellectual property, okay, transport data flow, Privacy, understand the requirement for investigation type, example administrative, criminal, civil, regulatory, industry standard. Here also I just give you, share all of my experience where I have did lots of, forensic investigations, digital forensics, criminal investigations. So you need to, I just give you my, entire share with you my entire experience, what I, get exposure in the, real time environment. Definitely, I already told you that I am not only focusing for CISSP, but we can cover more than that. That will give you a real time, hands-on with the any of the environment. Development, document and implement security policies, standard, posture and guidelines. Okay. Identify, analyze and prioritize business continuity requirement, business impact analysis, develop and, document the scope of plan. We need the, let's suppose if server will be going to down, there will be a failover activity. Let's suppose you have two router, okay, one is going to down, then how is second will be going to off, okay, whatever protocol you are using like VRR, PHSRP. So I can little bit give you a detailed concept and, terminology that will help you out how it is configured. Okay. Is there any NIC timing? Is there any redundant backup? Entire thing we can discuss. Contribute and enforce personal security policy and for sure candidate screening, hiring, employment agreement policies, onboarding, transfer, terminations process, vendor consultant and contractor agreement and controls, compliance policy requirement, privacy policy requirement. Okay. Here we are also covering the understand and risk and management concept, identity threat and vulnerability, risk assessment analysis, risk response, countermeasure selection and implementation, applicable type of controls, example preventive, detective, corrective. Okay, entire thing we can discuss. Control assessment, security and privacy, monitor and measurement, reporting, continuous improvement, example risk monitoring, modeling, risk framework. Okay, so here will be cover entire thing. Also understand and apply the threat modeling concept. So it is also a critical, domain. I just give you an entire scenario roadmap how I also preparing myself for CISSP. And okay, so apply support chain risk management, SCRM concept, risks associated with hardware, software and services, third party assessment and monitoring, minimum security requirement, service level agreement. Okay, it is your baseline how it is. You can, let's suppose it is for your CIS benchmark, everything you can define. Okay, minimum security requirement, baseline requirement. Establish and maintain a security awareness education and training program, method and technique to prevent awareness training. Like let's suppose you know that 90% attacks happening for because of the your, you know end user. When we talking about the end user, it is your employee. Okay, so how we can, give them a proper cyber program, cyber, awareness training to know that what type of real time attack, encourage them to understand the risk factor. If something going to attack from publicly, you are going to click somewhere but you are not able aware what is the link, you don't have that, so basically we can educate our internal employee from a cyber landscape, so how they can prevent from, and secure from their self. Okay, phishing activity, secure champions, gamifications. We can discuss everything. Periodic content review, program effective evaluations is the domain 3. So see, I'm not taking the entire time. See here also just little bit I'm going rapidly quickly. So identity and classification information, data classification, asset classification, establish information and assess hardening requirement. Okay, provision this also. I just suggesting you just cover, need to review one by one. Okay, take your time, review each and every parameter, because let's suppose if I'm start going each and every parameter, so unnecessary the video is again, 1 hour 2 hour, but that doesn't, effective that way. I can go each and every parameter. Let's suppose if I am starting the domain 1, the security and risk management, we discussed the in the security and risk management what is the percentage 15. In the security risk management we can cover the what are the, understand the in the domain 1 security and risk management, what are the domains we need to cover. We can define, write somewhere, or I can give you the entire roadmap. Don't worry about that, how you can prepare, you can able to explain or, understand entire thing. Okay, so we just paste somewhere. Okay, this, and I can we can start each and every domain. What is CIA? How the protocols work? How in the particular CIA, whatever real-time attack is happening, what is the process to, So each and every point we can discuss multiple questions, multiple real-time scenario. Again, whatever the funda is not clear, please write me on my, chat box. if it is, if I need to give you a better content, or I need to enhance somewhere else, definitely I can able to enhance myself and give you a better content or better context to understand yourself. Okay, we are not going to see anywhere. So before I end up this video, I just suggesting any of all of you, those are see this video, please go and read twice thrice whatever it is required, start preparing your note based on this exam outline. At least someone tell you that what is the domains are covering in domain 6, at least you understand domain 6. Domain 6 is cover security assessment testing. What are the things is covering? Yeah, design and implementing internal attack, external attack, third party conduct security testings. Yeah, you need to understand the vulnerability assessment, pen testing, logs review, code review, interface testing, breach attacks. So entire thing you should just write it down, or just print this document or paste somewhere, whatever it is. Okay, I just give you few, share with you few links, few images, definitely I'll be share with you. And that will be great help for you, because when I myself prepare the CISSB, I clearly drill myself as a as a fresher guy, and I can try to learn from this content and try to execute that same content on the real time environment. Okay, so we can discuss the entire things. And yeah, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, so I'll be able to give you the better content and better videos to help you out for this domain. Thank you. Thanks for all of your valuable time.